Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, and for you today we have some Italian sausage and bow ties. Alright, we got some oil that's been heated up, and we're going to add half a cup of chopped onions. And then you just want to give these a stir around and let them cook for about 2 minutes or so. Okay, after a couple of minutes, time to add some cooked Italian sausage. This is a pound of Italian sausage. Again, do you really need to be shown how to cook a thing of Italian sausage? Throw it in the pan, bust it up as it cooks, cook till it's done. All right, and then you just want to stir this around to make sure the onions are mixed in with the sausage pieces. And then you want to add 1.5 teaspoons of minced garlic. Okay, and after you've let the garlic cook for about a minute, now it's time to add some other stuff. First thing here is a standard 28-ounce can of San Marzano tomatoes that I've pureed in the food processor. And then you want to add a cup and a half of heavy cream to this. Again, don't worry, we're going to let this simmer for a little while, so you don't have to worry about it being a little too loose. Then you want to add about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of basil. I just kind of eyeballed it. Then, of course, a little bit of salt and a decent chunk of black pepper. Remember, the tomatoes are quite salty. Okay. Then you just want to stir this around, make sure everything is well mixed. And then I simmered this for roughly about 15 to 20 minutes. That's just my guideline. You go to the desired consistency you like. If you like your sauce a little thinner, a little bit less time. You like your sauce a little bit thicker, a little bit more time. But for me, I went about 15, 20 minutes or so before I deemed this ready. And by the way, at some point, you should be getting a pot of water on the other burner and bring that up to the boil. And lastly, you want to add a pinch of red pepper flakes. Again, it's optional, but I think that little bit of spice kind of wakes everything up. And then just stir that around. And then, like I said, I simmered this for about 15, 20 minutes. Alright, as you can see, it's simmered, it's reduced, changed it in color a little bit. Now it's time to add the 1 pound of bow ties that I cooked al dente. And like I said, whatever the package says, take at least a minute off. This time I think I took 90 seconds off, because again, it is going to hang around in this sauce and continue to cook in there. So then you just want to stir this around until every single noodle is covered. I decided to kill the heat here at this point as well. Alright, last thing we got to do is get ready for plating. Okay, you want to grab your bowl for serving, and you want to serve yourself up a nice little portion of this hot pasta. This is optional, but I just happen to like it. Give it a good dusting of freshly ground black pepper, maybe a little bit more salt. And again, this is optional. You don't have to do it, but I decided to add a bit of mozzarella cheese to the top of my pasta. Again, it's optional. I think it adds a little bit of depth of flavor. That's just me. So, mozzarella cheese on top, and that's really it. So that's Italian sausage and bow ties. And don't worry about the cheese. It should melt by the heat of the pasta. That's Italian sausage and bow ties. Done.